Yo, what's going on, everybody? Crafty from Crafty's Crypto in the house, giving you a Outlaw Trooper update. Got my coffee, already done with work. It's been a minute, so let's get it. I'm working at not slurping when I sip, for those folks that have seen previous videos. All right, what are we looking at? Right now, we're just on the intro screen, and I'm going to shrink myself. I'm all okay. You really don't need to see my face. But yeah, let's hide this and get it going. So, right at the startup, and just to review, this has been an awesome transition season, right? So, a lot of changes, graphics, things you can do, things in the vault. Those who have not checked it out, let's just scroll right down to the main site. And see what we've done, how long the game's been around. And yeah, be a guest, sign up later. Easy to play, boom, just click that button. And again, with the seasons, they reset. So, every season there's a reset at the end of it, and there's changes made for the upcoming season. So, it's pretty sweet because you never know what's going to happen with the changes until you get the little previews and it actually starts with the preseason. But yeah, resets going. Now you want to immortalize your items into permanent items before the end of the season to keep them. Same deal. You need 1,000 of any of those gears to turn into one legendary. Still have the regular encounters with the sweet new graphics. Man, I love these ship designs. They're dope. You can see how many ships you have access to. And you see me play, I'm always freaking, skipping and going through the battles as fast as I can. I'll try to slow it down so you can actually see more. So yeah, that's just bullets about the game, all the different troopers you can have. And each one, it's got special abilities and distinct slot counts. So you have to pay attention to your troopers. And, swap them out depending on what kind of battling you're doing or what you're really doing for various missions. 70 plus pieces of gear. That's sweet. And you see all the rarities that you can have with the gear. These are the most rare, the replicas and the limited. And then you can always upgrade your ships. You can turn some troopers into different upgraded troopers. And all you have to do is go to the blend page on the vault to see what's up. This is still my favorite gang, the Abyss. Love it. I'm always dug in it. You know what I'm saying? So all the different genes creating these biocrafts, and they've done it different this season. So it's the experience of the battling that gives them the upgrades, and then you need the genes and artifacts and stuff like that. But it's pretty smart to do it, so they have to be on the map and getting that XP, right? Love it. But yeah, that's basically, you see when you're battling in the Abyss within it. I'm talking about going down and delving, but when you're actually doing the Abyss battles, you're on that grid map, right? It's cut in half. One side's you, the other side's the enemy, and then you just do your setup and you figure out how you're gonna beat them, and that's the computer or other players. I'm always getting stuck, especially this season, down in the Abyss. I haven't been doing the encounters as good as I should. But yeah, wrapping it up. 10 seconds you're playing, bam. And then, do I need a crypto wallet? Nope. Is it really free to play? Yep. So let's play now. And you see Crafty's in the house, right? So let's get it. Gotta keep track of the time, I've only got like fucking 30 minutes for using this program, so. Time check, we're doing good. Now I'm in a clan, so you want to look at the server before you sign in. You can see we're in season 20, and you want to figure out which one has your assets, right? And I put it on Eon Prime because that's my active clan bonus server. And, you know, we've talked about the clans before, but there's tabs within the game and on the wiki, so you can check out the deets of that. It's another fun dynamic to the game, and it's changed how you actually rank up within the clans too, so you have to check that out as well. I don't know if I'm going to cover it right now, but if not now, I'll do it later. Alright, so I'm logged in. I haven't done anything since the reset, so what I like to do, go into manage and check out what's going on with the missions. Go over to Intel, claim the rewards. You can see what I have ready to get claimed. Sweet. We'll be using that in a second. You can see all my people. I got a lot of troopers, yo. You can also see where they are. You can check out what I have for places to go on the map that I've unlocked. If you wanted to unlock another one, go to the upgrade. You can see I got the white lesser 14. Let's get one. I don't need any more units. Let's bust out that damage though. Cool. So now I've got one more. You see that? Where are we gonna go? And if you don't know, obviously I would explain it and you will know. So green, yellow, red. That's an order of difficulty. So easy, medium. I mean, where's the green? Easy, medium, had, wicked had. What do you guys think? Why not, Fencer? So you just click it, add selected. Now they got a new stop. Yeah, so I hit that, and I usually go to the planet. Crafty's got a couple of planets. You can check them out right here. You can see I have some life force to claim. So let's do it. All right, and you can see I actually have 3 different planets. This one is the best one. You can see how many people can mine at once. Percentage of efficiency. I can upgrade if I want to spend more loot to do that. See my second planet. Not as pumped, right? And same thing with the third. But what I like about those is they all are generating 3 different types of genes. I got the wind, I've got the fire, and I've got the... So those are always working for me, and I can have my dudes mine it like this. Back into the planet. Let's go life force. Yeah, I'm going to select my own. Why not? And when you have in-game items like these, you can still do some mining, even if it's a little over that 1,000 capacity. So, just an FYI. Let's see what's going to cost me. Going. And every once in a while, I'll pick up an extra wind chain, which is dope. Cool. All right, so I go into that, and then I usually go into my daily melt. What, Crafty? Better edit that out. Anyway, I go into the daily bounty, and you can see the troopers that you have and the different types they are as far as categories, and what it will cost if you send them, and then what you're going to get for rewards. So I just bang these out. I do all of my legendaries, epics, and you can see I still have quite a bit of her. So this is my Crafty hack, guys, because I haven't been able to sink tons of hours into the seasons last few. Alright, Guardians are taken care of. Let's go to Utility Troopers. What's up? Fire shot. Yeah, you going. That's pretty much it. I really need to get some stronger troopers for the workforce. paying attention to that. Maybe I'll hit the in-game market. But yeah, do my bounties there. Usually go into others, check out the main leaderboard, see who's doing what. Yeah, no surprise, you suckers. But damn, look at that. Look at this, what they're getting. You know, that's if the season ended today. But, you know, the big dogs, you get some pretty good rewards. You know, but you have to put some time and effort into it, and you got to put some coin into it, which is now Croc. And you go into the vault, and you can see how much you have. Yeah, so let's go back to that leaderboard. You can see I am way down, right? So that's all good. 27, damn. And look at that, I'm at level 105. Come on now. I like seeing all of the action, all of the players. Let's just 228. Bunch of level ones. These guys aren't really active. We won't even count those, right? So really a little under 100 really active players, right? And the thing about the Troopers game is you want to get to level 5. That's a pretty good first goal. And then level 10, then level 20 when you get into it. And you can see you really start getting little rewards way down in 169th place. So, you know, it doesn't take a lot. And they've been pretty consistent and good with dishing out the decent rewards for people that are playing every season. All right, well, that's your Empire. Then you've got the leaderboard for the Abyss because they've combined everything. Nowhere near. You can see it's a different leaderboard, different set of rewards. Oh, yeah. What's up, Beats? And where am I? Way down. But look at these depths that people are pushing to. It's crazy. I get stuck with like, well, you'll see where I'm at. Just keep going. Keep going, Crafty. Where are you? Look at that. 50. So I haven't even cracked 60 for the depth yet. And, yeah, I know, guys, I'm struggling. But I'm putting some good loot into the game. Where am I at now? I'd love to score one of these limited years. So I better keep spinning. Man, you way above me, sucker. Alright. I'll probably edit this shit out. I know it's long. I'm just rambling. But it's been a minute, and I just wanted to talk with you guys, and I didn't want to click the go live button for the moment. Alright, let's get back into it. So, done that, and then the other thing I do right away is with the resets, I go into the ship battles. Let's do a couple. And you can see the 3 different types of battles going on here. Go in, you can see what the rules are for each week, and now like let's do my favorite lineup for this season so far. Man, now you guys are watching and are playing and we're like, okay, now we know how to beat Crafty, but whatever. Go with him. He's got some serious armor. And load up my Legos. See what they have for stats. Then the last 2, I usually switch it up. This guy's awesome. You can see what he does. Increases the armor of all the ships at the start of the battle. Yay, yay. I'm a fan of using my Mega Quits, but let's go ahead and use Medusa. She's got some good armor and shields, and what I like is she can freeze some of your enemies, and that makes them a lot easier to hit. Yeah, and I usually let this roll, but you can see how I just got a whole bunch of hit points at the start of the game. The ships are the graphics are so much better. And the ships are huge. I don't have one of my Titans, but if I did, it'd be like taking up this whole part of the screen. And then it's giving you the play-by-play. You have the option to skip this all together. Now, with the defeat the horde, when you win, you automatically go to the next level until you're done, like that. Then you have a special ability, if you want to use it, take out one of the ships, and it costs you some energy to do it. And each time it goes up. I won't do all my battles, so I'll spare you, but I like seeing those victories. And you can see the progression right here. You can see where we are, what you're going to get for rewards. Let's take a look now. You see how that went up? Now it's 10. Yeah. Get this going. You can pay attention too if you really get into it. Like, a lot of my homies are so much more into it as far as like the knowledge of all the different ships and the frequency of changing the lineup and stuff like that, and seeing who they're fighting, what their stats are, and then yeah, that's why I'm not way up in the top 10. You can put a lot of time into the details of the ships, all of them, and it does make a difference, right? It gives you an advantage to know the different types, the different corrosive or missiles or whatever, the types of damage that affects the ships the most. Alright, we'll leave that alone, and you can see the other thing is Expedition. You can see everything as far as the mechanics, what it costs to deploy them, when the reset is, the size of the fleet, how many entries are allowed. And, you can figure out your behaviors. This is also what the pool looks like. And then bam, I just go in and register the fleet. A lot of times I'm crunched for time, so I just do the autofill and let them do the work. And then, I've got ships, and I usually just keep the all rarities and just register and see what it does. We'll go ahead and autofill these to get it done so I don't have to go back to it. Yeah, and there's going to be so much more to this game than what I'm actually showing you that I'm actively playing. And as a player, it's kind of cool. You're going to decide what you want to do. I know there's some people that are just like all about the market, and so they just want to buy and sell goods. Some people are ridiculous about the leaderboard. Some people just like to play the regular encounters. Some people just like to work on the biocrafts. There's so many different things you can do within this game, which is really needed as we grow with our player base. You want to have a bunch of shit to do. And then, again, once you figure it out, better pay attention for the leaks and get ready for the next season. And that's my cheer, by the way. Yeah. Oh, I'm feeling a little froggy, guys. I haven't even cracked any wine yet. But it's been a minute. You can see my ships are getting kind of weak now, but I have so much energy. Why not register them all? Look at that. Ridiculous. That also shows you I haven't been playing a shitload of hours, too. Sorry for the swears, guys. I don't usually swear tons when I'm Outlaw Trooping it, but whatever. Roger ain't gonna kill me. Alright, let's go, crap work. Let's keep going. Register. You guys are gonna be bored. Like, man, this is like a 50-minute video and he hasn't even played it. And switching, I don't like. Once I run out, I'm good. Leave those in the hangar. You can see, what do I have for registered fleets? I got 14 of them. I need to scroll down here and see their names. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we did that. Did we do the season? We did not. And this is you're battling other people. Let's use that same setup since I already showed it, right? Oh, this guy, then that guy, then this guy, and then we used, oh man, Bulwark, and then I think we went Medusa, so let's just do that again. Now you get 20 battles, remember, the first 5 are free, and the rest cost energy. Yeah, this is going against the other players, so give me those victories. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it up for the, I'll show you the leaderboards, and once you get to a certain place, you actually get a spin on the wheel for more stuff. It's like, man, I'm always just out of that mix. I'm hoping to be able to get up there, but where you miss a day or two and you're toast, because there's so many players here that are doing it daily. They're hitting all the marks. So, how are we doing? Not too bad. You can see I'm still, I think this is my last free one. So now they cost, and I think with this one it doesn't stack. I think it's just 6 every time. Just take a second to look. See all my levels. Keep going, Crafty. You can do it. See, there's a Titan right there with the size of that thing. What do we have? 12 left? All right, let's crank through this right quick. Terminated. Boom. Yeah, you can see they use the same thing I did. That's rough. Terminated and defeated. But yeah, you can see it's 6 energy every time. For the 15 battles that you got to pay for. I know I'm going fast, but let's just get this done. Then we'll go into the delving for a second, and I'll probably run through the biocrafts because it's cool. And then we'll say that's a wrap, and I'll see you guys next time. And for the people that are just getting in, you know, come back to old Crafty's Crypto, maybe subscribe, like, and all that shit. I'm consistently doing videos that are showing you new changes and giving you tips for new players and really anybody that's playing. So, you know, just stay tuned and enjoy the game. It's awesome. I haven't been really keeping too much track, guys, so I don't know if I'm up with the green victories or down. In this battle, anytime I get them, I'm like, hey, at least we're rising, hopefully, in the ranks. Four more, let's go. Yeah, for those people that also check out my other videos and get into like Infinity Rising in the land of Cornucopias. Man, I can't wait to do another video to walk around that. It's friggin' awesome. There's so much going on there. And that one is like the, I would say it's one game to rule them all. It's really the metaverse-like game. You know, it's you've got apartments, you've got property, you know, you have all these different things. You can start gathering resources, and there's going to be like 200 blended recipes for various items, and yeah, these are the main two for me. You know, it's Outlaw Troopers, Infinity Rising, and third place is Machiavelli. That's a dope game, and I love how it's based on its home base is Cardano. But that one's with all the officers and shit, and the graphics are ridiculous. And that's the same. It's free to play that as well. So I probably need to do a short little Machiavelli video too. Crap, we've got some shit to do. All right, you can see I'm done with the fleet. Let's go into. Oh Oh, you can see I already have a quest going. So here's a cool thing I get to do with my energy. You know, you have these tasks, right? The daily list of what you can do with the various syndicates. And since Craftwork has a crap load of energy, let's go ahead and do one of these. So you can finish this arc instantly. This is what you're going to get for doing it, in addition to the reward for the arc itself. You see what I got? And since I have a lot of energy, I'm going to re-roll that because I'm trying to get that rep, yo. Cool. Do that again. Why not? I got some energy. Let's just do this real quick. That's decent. We'll keep it. One more. All right. You know, and if you want to spend money to do the legendaries, you're going to obviously get more in the rewards, right? So, did I start that? Double check. Yes, we did. Close it out. What do we have left? Let's use this one. It's been done. You can see my rewards. I like that rep. Let's get it. All right. So we did that. And let's go to the account. Do I have any new shit to claim? Yeah, I do. Look at that. Pay attention to the challenges because this is also where you get stuff. Where am I at? Oh, all right. Let me give me some robot parts. You can see once you get to the actual NFTs, you got to get it at the end of the season before the start of the new season. And you can also see where I'm at as far as the progression for this specific task. Oh, progression. You can see I've already gotten some quits. Now I'm going to get some OLT. And I'm 10 away from more. And that's it for what I have so far. This is the tab to get a lot of information about the faction ranks, and this is up to date how they've changed. And then I've shown this before, but real quick, you know, this shows you how much croc you've spent to get the various ranks, and then what you get for having the ranks. Obviously, once you get up to the corporal, which is just the 4th rank, now you're starting to get those green benefits. And this is what you want to look at too. You know, this rules everything. A lot of times you're going to be playing the game and you're out of energy, so you got to wait for that hourly regeneration. Okay. You can see this is what you have for the unclaimed balance of OLT. If you got some in the game, if you wanted to withdraw, you can do it right there. That's how much you have to have minimum. Don't really need to worry about all this stuff, but this is where you actually see your in-game assets, go through all the tabs, see what you have. I love how they have really awesome descriptions in-game on the gears now. That's a great change. See, they're putting in some work. So yeah, if you had a station, mine's being managed by my partner Beats. Shout out to Beats for sending me that FGL. Decks, I know. If you got some, I have a couple. I do not have one of those keys, but I do have some chips. You can see where I am for rank. And the miscellaneous tab is where you get your scientists. Oh, and also your planet deeds now. Planet miscellaneous, just noticed that. All right, and we already know what the vault is, but that's also right there on that tab. Let's see. Want me to spin it? Spin it. What I don't like to get is extra energy because I absolutely